The Amex Platinum refresh is live and it's official. We get to keep all the old benefits of the Platinum card along with getting new ones like the $600 hotel credit, the $400 Resi credit, the $300 Lululemon credit, and a surprising one that no one knew about, the $200 Oura Ring credit, which is going to be a really fun one. And in this video, we're also going to be going over the new Business Platinum benefits as well. The new annual fee for the personal and for the business version is officially going to be $895. I was just randomly on my Amex app tonight and it's the night before the refresh, and I just so happened to see that these benefits came out a little early. So here I am at like 2 a.m. making this video. Hopefully it's one of the first that you guys see. So let's get into the new benefits for the personal version of this card. So just from checking my app, the rumors were officially true. You get a $400 Resi credit that's going to be split up to $100 per quarter just by swiping your Platinum card at any eligible Resi restaurant. I'm literally going to be using this credit this weekend, and the cool thing about this credit now is that it goes hand to hand with the gold card Resi credit. So basically what you want to do is you can go to a Resi restaurant and you can split the bill from $100 to $50 so that you can kind of mix those two together. I know it's a little bit of a hassle, but hey, for me, I'm trying to get a free $150 meal this quarter. So this is going to be one of the ways that I can do that. And for me personally, I actually have 2 personal Platinum cards from a no lifetime language offer. So I'm actually going to try to be using 2 of these credits, these 2 $100 credits this weekend, so I can get a free $200 very luxurious meal here in LA. You now get a $600 hotel credit that's split up biannually, $300 from January to June and $300 from July to December. And this is going to be for prepaid bookings for the Fine Hotels and Resorts program and the hotel collection whenever you book through the Amex travel portal. Now this alone makes the $895 increased annual fee worth it for me, because literally from these 2 $300 stays, I could probably get more than $895 in value, because you still get the benefits from the Fine Hotels and Resorts program. For example, you get like $150 food credit, you get free breakfast every morning, a possible suite upgrade, and now it's guaranteed 4 p.m. late checkout. So just from one credit alone, I'm pretty sure I can beat that $895 annual fee, which is insane. Amex was really generous with this $600 hotel credit here. And I think it's always so funny that Amex always one-ups Chase, because Chase's Reserve card has a $500 edit collection, and it's a little bit worse because you have to book a 2-night stay. Amex was like, nah, we're gonna do better than that. Let's make it $600 with no stipulations. Now, just a little tip here, if you're frugal like me and you don't want to spend a dime over $300, well, one of the best ways to do that is either just book Vegas on the weekdays, because you can find something for like $300 to $350 for just like a 2-night stay, and you can still get the hotel collection benefits, or go to Southeast Asia, because you can literally get like either a hotel collection or a Fine Hotels and Resorts collection for less than $300. So Vegas and Southeast Asia are going to be some of the greatest ways that you can use this benefit and not pay a single dime over that $600. You now get a $120 Uber One credit, which is great because now you can pair that with the original $200 Uber credit that you get from the old version of this card. So pairing these together work really nicely together. It just makes sense. Before, to maximize that $15 Uber credit, I would have to go and pick up food, because if I were to try to order food with a delivery fee, I would not be able to get like a single meal without paying like $10 extra. So now that delivery is free and there's lower fees, this just makes a lot of sense. Now, a change that no one knew about is the $300 digital entertainment credit. Instead of $20 a month, you get $25 a month. And get this, this one is the one I'm actually the most excited about, because now they have YouTube Premium and YouTube TV along in those streaming services, not just Hulu, not just Disney, but now you can get YouTube Premium. And here's the thing about YouTube Premium, it only costs $22.99 per month for 5 people. So that $25 credit actually covers 5 people's YouTube premiums, and this is going to be amazing. I'm literally so excited to use this card like this weekend. YouTube Premium and YouTube TV are literally the best streaming services. I'm so glad Amex made a deal with them, because I literally think that you only need these 2 and you don't need any other streaming service. And the fact now that I can share YouTube Premium with 4 other people for free, this is a crazy benefit, guys. Hop on that YouTube Premium immediately. You now also get a $300 Lululemon credit. That's going to be $75 per quarter. And this is pretty smart from Amex, because nothing on Lululemon, like leggings wise or joggers wise, is going to be lower than 75 or at $75. So they're kind of pushing you to spend a little bit more. For example, I think the cheapest leggings I could find was $108. So they're basically just kind of pushing for business for Lululemon here. But hey, I'm not the biggest fan of Lululemon personally, but I'm sure my wife will love all these new leggings that I'm going to find for her. I'm sure I could find some leggings on their sales section somewhere. So once I do some research, I'm going to see how we can maximize that $75 quarterly credit. Now, one of the coolest, most surprising benefits that no one really knew about is going to be the $200 Oura ring credit. Basically, you just buy an Oura ring on their website and you get reimbursed $200. Now, I think Oura was more expensive than $200, so I went to check their website, and actually they have a Gen 3 model, which is perfectly $199. So basically, this credit just gives you a Gen 3 ring for free. You can get the newest version for I think $349, but if you just want the old thing, I really just wanted to track my sleep. That's like the only thing I really need it for, and the Gen 3 does do that. So there's no need to get the newest one. It's kind of like getting the newest iPhone. Gen 3 works just fine in this situation. Now, there's a cool new benefit here as well called the Platinum Nights from Resi, where you can get priority reservations at really popular restaurants. Think like Bavel, Bestia, Girl and the Goat, places like that. So I haven't gotten the opportunity to use it because I literally just found about this benefit, but I'll try to use it this weekend and report to you guys next week on how my experience was with that benefit. You also get Leaders Club Sterling status, which is pretty cool because it gives you 5 pre-arrival room upgrades. I'm assuming those are suite upgrades. Plus you get 5 times bonus points on qualifying stays with Leaders Club. Admittedly, I don't know much about this. I just really found out about it from this benefit. Apparently it's like a hotel program that just kind of has like a couple hotels in major cities that have like some really luxurious stays here. I found some in Tokyo, for example. There's only 3 in Tokyo, and they are really, really high-end stays. So if you really like spending a lot of money on these like higher end hotels, this would be a great benefit for you. Now, on top of all these crazy new benefits, you still get to keep the old ones. So you still get that $200 airline fee credit, the $209 Clear Plus credit, the $100 Saks credit, Hilton and Marriott Gold status, global entry and TSA PreCheck, the $300 Equinox credit, lounge access to the Centurion lounges, Party Pass, Delta, and Lufthansa. So in total, just counting the credits, it's hard to put a number value on like lounge access, hotel status, final hotels resorts, because your mileage may vary. But just the credits alone, I just added them all up. That would give you $2,784 for an $895 annual fee. This is just basically triple the value of that annual fee, which is pretty insane here. I just love that Amex loves to always top one up Chase by just like a little bit. And I think these credits 100% do. Especially that Oura credit, man, that came out of nowhere, and I'm super excited to actually get myself an Oura ring. I'm a very frugal guy, so I don't spend much on these things, but now it's time to actually pull the trigger on something that I kind of wanted. Plus you get this new mirror design, which you can order, but I feel like the versions right now with the florals, with that airplane design, are a little better than this. I mean, I haven't seen it in person yet, but it looks kind of lame on the app. It just looks like I'm sure there's a lot of more shine to it in person. So yes, I'm going to be using all of these credits this weekend, and I will report to you guys next week on my experiences, how to maximize this personal card, and I'll probably put it into like a 16 to 20 step format that will allow you guys to basically maximize every benefit from this card. Now let's get into the new benefits that you get from the business version of the Platinum card. Now the business version also got some pretty cool upgrades for that increased annual fee. It's not as good as the personal version, but hey, it still makes for a great card. You now get a $600 hotel credit on the business version as well, because we didn't even have a hotel credit on that card before, but now they just bumped it up to $600 right off the bat. That adds a ton of value to the business Platinum card. Like, I mean, literally adds like more than all the credits combined from the previous version, basically. You now get 2 times points on any purchases that are $5,000 or over, or in these business categories. It was 1.5 times before, so it's now 0.5 higher than what it was before. You get that same Sterling status for a Leaders Club, and now you also get $1,200 in travel credits for flights booked through the Amex travel portal if you can manage to spend $250,000 on the card, which I think is not really worth it. $250,000 spend for just like $1,200 in airline credits. It's not much. Most people will not be spending $250,000 on their card. You also get a $2,400 Amex 1 AP credit if you spend $250,000 in a calendar year as well. I don't really know what Amex 1 AP is, to be honest. I was gonna look into it, but it's like 2 a.m. I'm not really looking to I don't think anyone's really gonna even spend $250,000 on this card. So maybe I'll talk about it in another video, but I can't be bothered to research it right now. Now, those are the only really big changes. There's some pretty big changes, to be honest, but $600 added value to the card is insane. But now you still get the $200 airline fee credit, the $200 Hilton credit that's split up to $50 quarterly. Now you get a $150 statement credit for Dell. You can bump that up to $1,150 if you spend $5,000 at Dell. You get that $360 Indeed benefit credit if you want to hire some employees for your business. The $209 Clear credit, Hilton and Marriott Gold status, $120 in phone service credits, $250 statements after spending $600 on Adobe products, global entry, and TSA pre-check credits as well. So if you were to add up all the credits for the business version of the card, excluding all the ones where you have to spend like X amount to unlock it, you would get $1,839 for another $895 annual fee. This is, once again, almost basically double. Actually, it is double the annual fee amount. Admittedly, I think the personal version is way better than the business version right now because of all the crazy new benefits, but there is still a reason to get the business platinum version. One, it's to churn the sign up bonus because there's a lot of no lifetime languages. Two, if you want to just cash out your points for just cash at a 1 cent to 1 point ratio, that's a great way to do it. Or you can get the Schwab Platinum personal version as well. But there are definitely still reasons to get the business platinum card. Now, the thing I don't like about the business platinum card is that there are some credits that are really niche, like the Indeed credit. Like, if you need to hire someone, I guess that's useful. The $250 Adobe credit after spending $600. There's a lot of credits that you have to unlock, and I'm not a fan of that. I like credits where you could just use it right off the bat and is accessible for everybody. But literally none of that matters, to be honest, because you get a $600 hotel credit now. So that's amazing. And you get that $200 airline credit, $200 Hilton credit. It's really easy to profit off of this card again. So what do I think about these new changes? I think for a $200 increase on the annual fee, these changes are insane. Like, we just got like from $1,500 in value to almost like $3,000 of value, in my opinion. And that's just from the credits alone. I didn't even count like the Final Hotels and Resorts program, the lounge access. The personal version of this card is like unbeatable now. It went from like great to being just unmatched. I think the main new draws here are going to be the $600 hotel credit, the $400 Resi credit, the $300 digital entertainment credit, and the $200 Oura Ring credit. Literally, these 4 credits alone beat the annual fee. You'll be profiting if you could just use these 4 credits alone. Also, I was a hater of that Resi credit when it first came out to the gold card, but after actually using some Resi restaurants and seeing how like it's pretty in line with the restaurants I already go to, because Resi has so many restaurants, I'm excited to now try to split the bill and get a free $150 meal, or because I have 2 platinum cards, every quarter I get a free $200 meal just by splitting the check with two platinum cards. So I'm excited for that as well. Plus, I'm happy that I can get my wife some Lululemon leggings per quarter, or like, I don't know, a bag or like a top from there every quarter. I'm sure she's gonna love that. I can actually get her 2 tops per quarter because I have 2 platinum cards. So that's 8 Lululemon items a year for her. So for me personally, I actually have 2 platinum cards, 2 business platinum cards. So I have 4 of these cards. So I'm going to be using a lot of these credits in the next week to come. I got them from no lifetime language offers. So if you ever see a no lifetime language offer, just get it so you can churn the sign up bonus and get all these free Amex points basically. You do have to hit the spend obviously, but for us churners, that's no problem. So now the referral links seem to be the same. It's 175,000 points for the personal version and 200,000 points for the business platinum version. I'll make sure to put my referral links down for those versions for both of these cards down in the top comment below if you're interested in getting these cards now. So overall, I think this card definitely beats the reserve card. in like every aspect. I love how Amex did that. I really feel like they listened to their audience on this one, and they really did their research on what their audience, their customers want, and they nailed it, man. So let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think about these new credits? Is this more of a coupon book now? Would you wish that we just kept the old version of this card? I'm personally super stoked about this card because I feel like it's just so in line with the way I live my life right now. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the card. I'll definitely be making a more thorough video next week on all the steps to maximize this card. So make sure to tune in for that video next week if you want to learn all the steps on absolutely milking every single one of these benefits. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys learned a lot from it. I'll see you guys in next week's video. Peace. Woo!